Hello, and welcome to another episode on the Two Bucket Auto Detail channel. I'm Chris, the owner of Two Bucket, and take a look at the beauty behind me, a brand new 2026 Volkswagen Tiguan. And today, we will be locking in that perfect showroom shine by applying a world-renowned 8-year ceramic coating from the brand Clean. Protecting your car right off the dealership lot is the absolute best time to do it. And the owner made a really smart choice today and opted to protect everything. So we are going to be coating the paint, the windows, and even the wheels. If you are wondering why we love this specific 8-year ceramic coating, it all comes down to performance. It brings extreme durability to the table, fighting off harsh chemicals and fading from the sun's UV rays. It also delivers an unbelievable deep gloss that detailers call the jetting effect, making the paint look incredibly deep and rich. Best of all, it features crazy hydrophobic properties. This means water just beads up and rolls right off the surface, which actually helps your vehicle stay cleaner for a much longer time between washes. Now, even though this Tiguan is fresh from the factory, it wasn't quite ready for the coating when it rolled in. So we did a thorough exterior wash and a full clay bar treatment to strip away any tiny micro-contaminants it picked up during transport, which we won't show in this episode for time's sake, and this footage was taken right after pulling it into the shop. You might be surprised to hear it needed a clay bar being new, but it is actually really common for a brand new vehicle to even need some light paint correction at this stage to fix minor factory imperfections. However, the paint on this specific Tiguan looked fantastic. We could not find any visible swirls or defects, so we got to skip the polishing step and go straight to sealing it in. Okay, let's get to the fun stuff. Here we are in the final prep process to make sure the paint is totally flawless. For this crucial step, we use Koch-Chemie paint prep spray. It is a simple spray-on, wipe-off process, but it is absolutely essential. This spray completely removes any lingering oils or residues, setting up a perfect bare foundation so the ceramic coating can achieve the strongest possible bond with the paint. As you can see, we also are getting into the door jambs and ensuring those areas will be protected as well. Now we'll grab our bottle of ceramic and a fresh applicator pad. After giving the coating a really good shake, we start dabbing it right onto the applicator. Because this is a brand new pad, we have to apply a pretty generous amount of product at first just to get it fully primed. We will start by boxing in the left half of the hood. We always make sure to start right in the middle because it lays down the heaviest amount of product there, which helps us get an even spread across the rest of the panel. From there, we just work the coating evenly across the paint, going side to side and then up and down to create a solid crosshatch pattern. Once that section is completely covered, we have to wait 2 minutes for it to initially cure before we can start leveling it off. To keep things efficient and minimize our downtime, we start the 2-minute timer on this first half and immediately begin applying the coating to the right side of the hood. It keeps our workflow moving seamlessly. Now it is time to level the coating. And for this step, we use 2 completely different microfiber towels. You have to remember that applying ceramic isn't like buffing off traditional car wax. We aren't trying to wipe the product completely away. Instead, we are carefully leveling the surface so it cures perfectly smooth and even. Our first wipe knocks down the bulk of the coating, and the towel should just glide effortlessly across the paint. If it starts to feel sticky or grippy, that is a sure sign it needs a little more time for that initial cure. Finally, we come in with our second towel to provide that last bit of fine-tuning, leaving behind a flawless, high-gloss finish. From here, we just keep this exact same rhythm going as we work our way around the entire vehicle. We are making sure to coat every single surface, including the windows, which is going to make driving in the rain so much safer for the owner. The hydrophobic properties of this ceramic are absolutely insane. Even driving at just 30 miles per hour, the water is going to fling right off the glass. We also make it a point to get the door jambs fully coated to keep them protected and prevent any future rusting. We would love for this owner to join our Silver Shine membership, but whether they do or they wash it themselves, door jambs are usually the most neglected part of a car. When water just sits in there and dries after a wash, it eventually leads to corrosion. That is exactly why you often see rust forming along that bottom inside edge when you open a car door. By ceramic coating these areas now, we are locking out that moisture and saving the paint down the road. Now it is time for the real fun part of the job, getting these wheels completely off the vehicle. Taking the wheels off is the only way to truly do this right, giving us full access to every single inch of the rim. Once we have them removed and set up on our stand, we treat them to the exact same meticulous process we just used on the paint of the Volkswagen. We hit them thoroughly with our Koch-Chemie prep spray, making sure to strip any factory oils from the face, the inner barrel, and all those tight lug nut holes. Applying the ceramic coating here is definitely a much more tedious process than working on a large flat hood. There are so many small crevices, sharp angles, and intricate spokes to navigate. We take our time to carefully apply the coating and meticulously level it off with our microfiber towels, ensuring we don't miss a single spot. We make sure to completely coat not just the face of the wheel, but deep down into the barrel as well. This is a massive game changer for the owner. Coating the entire wheel adds a hardcore layer of protection to the factory finish. It creates a slick barrier that stops hot brake dust and harsh road grime from embedding into the paint. When it comes time for a wash, getting all that stubborn dirt off becomes a total breeze. Most of it will just rinse right off with a pressure washer. Plus, the visual transformation is amazing. The ceramic adds a deep, rich gloss to the wheels that looks absolutely fantastic. Having a perfectly coated, high-gloss set of wheels really brings the whole vehicle together and gives it that ultimate, professionally detailed finish. And just like that, this brand new Volkswagen Tiguan is completely locked in and looking even better than leaving the dealership. That 8-year clean ceramic coating is going to keep the paint, the glass, and those wheels heavily protected from the elements for years to come. The deep, rich gloss we added today is just incredible, and washing this is going to be an absolute breeze. If you want your vehicle to get this exact same premium treatment, reach out to us here at 2 Bucket Auto Detail. Hit that like button and subscribe for more detailing transformations. Thanks for hanging out with us in the shop today, and we will catch you on the next one.